Hey everyone, I'm back with another review video. I hope everybody had a very happy Father's Day. I hope you all spent some good time with your fathers. This review video, as you see, is going to be about yet another infamous product, Kinky Curly Knot Today. And before I get started, I just want to let you all know before you ask, yes, I am a product junkie. I know I'm a product junkie. I'm going to get over it one day when I find what I love, but I will say that right now I'm slowly getting there. I'm going to try not to make this video too long, but I do want to say before I get started that as far as being a product junkie, I think you kind of don't have a choice but to go through that phase when you first start going natural, because unless you've experienced being natural before and kind of know what your hair likes, you really don't know what your hair likes. And even sometimes, I will say that I found, as you see, this bottle is nearly empty. So I've had this product for a while, and I'm just getting to the point where I like it, because with natural hair, you kind of have to find out how you need to use the product, or how you need to layer your products, what order your products may work in, what amount of the product may work, what products it works good with, what products it doesn't work good with. So that's why I wanted to wait a while to make a review. I will say that to make an initial review, if I didn't like it as a leave-in, although it does say, I'll read what it says. It says, can't get that comb to glide through your hair? Well, not today. This creamy herbal conditioner is enriched with botanical extracts and is designed to smooth the cuticle and to remove knots, snarls, and tangles from thick, curly hair. Directions: apply generously and work through troubled sections with a wide tooth comb. And for thick, coarse curls, which would be like me or any, number 4 hair, use a generous amount as a leave-in and completely detangle before applying any Kinky Curly styling product, which I don't have any other products yet. And then loose wavy curls, which I'm assuming would be like 3, 2s, and more so 3s, obviously. Use a moderate amount as a rinse-in, or leave a little on the ends. But I'm going to go with what they said for the thick, coarse curls. So when I first used it, I used it simply to detangle. I will say that I did find that at that point when my hair was in a very dry state, because when I first went natural, as those of you who have been following me probably already know, I really neglected my hair more than I wished I had. But you know what? That makes me a stronger person, because now I'm getting on the ball. And it makes me appreciate my hair even more, because I did inhibit my growth a little bit by, I wasn't deep conditioning. I wasn't doing as much. Now, I'm not saying I just walked out busted. I did, spritz my hair and stuff like that. But I wasn't really taking the time to detangle. Like when I would do my co-washes, I would just and go. I guess with me, like I said, I'm also a hairstylist. I was just being too much of a rush to really concentrate on my hair. So I regret that. But it's never too late. But when I first used Kinky Curly, I will say it worked better than some other products as far as detangling. That's why it's almost gone. When I did detangle, I would use it in the shower, and I haven't gotten to the point yet where I'm a section off clip by clip detangler. In the shower, what I usually try and do is I'll try and quickly take big clumps and detangle with my fingers. I don't like the comb too much right now. As you guys see, I have a lot of shrinkage. I have really tight boingy curls. So I see more hair on my shower floor when I use a comb, even if it's I have a wide tooth comb. Even when I use this, it's stuck with curls. But back to the Kinky Curly, I'm going on. I did find that it was easier to detangle than some other conditioners I co-washed with. But the price was a little bit do I want to use it as a daily co-wash? So I kind of don't, because this is $12, whereas some of the other things I use are $4 or $5. And you get a lot more, because this is 8 ounces, and you probably get 16 ounces of 5 for other things. But on days when I really, really want to deep condition, I use this. Now I see that it is worth the price that I pay, more so because for the first time today I tried it as a leave-in. You guys probably saw my other video. I am going to do a slight comparison between this and the Miss Jessie's Curly Buttercreme at the end of this if I have time. But the Kinky Curly, as a leave-in, I will say that, I'll do the comparison now, because I kind of need to do it to get you to see how I feel about it. But let's talk about the consistency. I actually have the Curly Buttercream here. I'm going to take a little bit of both and put it on my hand. Not trying to waste too much because y'all know this stuff ain't cheap. The Curly Buttercream is here. The Kinky Curly is here. This Kinky Curly is, I would say, definitely a lot more of a lightweight leave-in. I usually find that a leave-in and this on the Kinky Curly, which I would consider a moisturizer, are a little bit different. Because see, even when you smear it, which it does the same thing on your hair, a leave-in I consider to be something that's very, very light. It absorbs quickly. It's for those days where you just want to get out the house quick. You don't want to have to wait to have white residue in your hair before you go to work or before you do whatever you got to do. So a leave-in I tend to see is a lot thinner, whereas the moisturizer is a lot creamier, richer, thicker. So the textures are very different. The leave-in is a lot thinner. As far as their moisturizing and softening abilities, I'd say that my hair is probably about the same as far as softness, but the curly Buttercream gave me more curl definition. And I feel that because of my hair texture, it gave more curl definition. And because of the length, I still have a TWA, that like I said, the Kinky Curly absorbs really quickly. So even if I do try and take this time to rake it through sections, it's not going to actually grab and hold on to those curls and separate them and smooth them out. Whereas the Curly Buttercream, for those of you who saw my other video, is actually something that you want to take, and you don't want to just rub it and put it all over. You want to rake it through your sections and pull it through. So when you do that, it actually smooths out the cuticle and separates the curls out. But they both leave my hair soft, about the same ability. But I will say that the Curly Buttercream, they have so many names. The Curly Buttercream is a better styling agent. And by styling, I mean, like, you know, twist outs. I did try twist out with it. As you guys saw my video, I tried just, you know, coiling my curls a little bit and raking it through. So it's better for curl definition and styling. What else?